Camdenton Lakers Basketball. It's time for the pregame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Camdenton Laker Basketball. I'm Denny Benny alongside Ricky Smith, normally behind the cameras, but during this basketball season's agreed to go on screen. So thank you, sir.
I agreed to this?
Well, I was strongly persuading you to do that.
Okay.
Ricky's always in the background. Every once in a while you hear somebody say, hey, he had to travel. He traveled, double dribble. That's Ricky. Now I want him to be in front of the camera, so it makes a little easier transition that way, Ricky.
Sounds good.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right, we're in the Kelly Sport broadcast booth, and it's time for the pregame show that's being brought to you by First Bank of the Lake. And a couple of teams here, 500 Lakers, 2-2 on this young season, and the Salem Tigers, dressed in their North Carolina baby blues, are 3-3. Kind of an interest that you would think if you're called the Tigers, you might be black and gold.
Yep.
But I like the baby blues. I always like the North Carolina Tar Heels. So
yep, it's a good look for them.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, quick shout out to Brady and Miles Rapp's grandfather here from Montana.
Yep.
That watches all the games that we cover out in Montana. Other than that, he's been able to make it down for a couple, so he's in the gym tonight. Stopped by and said hello and appreciated us covering the Camdenton Lakers, and we appreciate them watching all the way out in Montana. Of course, when this game's done, I'm going home to watch my son play out in Colorado, so I get it. It means a lot to people. And we had some of the latest stats from the past 4 months, Ricky, between football and the first 5 games of basketball season. MoSportsZone has generated over 150,000 views, 24,000 in 3 days at that Tipton Girls basketball team that you so graciously helped out on. And I mean, it's amazing the number of people that are really catching on. The number of subscribers is up 49% in the past 4 months. So pretty substantial numbers, and we appreciate everyone out there that's watching, and we're starting to pick up some Metro TV type numbers.
Yep.
We think by the end of this basketball season we'll surpass 250,000 views this year for the fall and winter sports program, and we're looking at expanding this possibly into some other markets. We're in negotiations right now, and not at liberty to share that, but we're going to be growing. If you know anybody that is an IT guy, likes to run cameras, run computers, things like Ricky does that I do not do, or know of sportscasters, maybe at some other radio stations across the state, we don't mind pilfering a few of those along the way.
Yep.
Or if there's a kid we have working with us right now, Ryan, help me out. Ryan Retone, and he's currently playing baseball up at
William Woods
in Fulton.
Yep.
And he's just kind of a sports guy, and he's agreed to help us out this year, called the Warrensburg Tigers for us. And a lot of these are associated with radio stations that we have throughout the state. Some of the markets we're going to be going into will not be associated with radio stations nonetheless, but I think we had a proof of product when we covered that girls tournament, and it was MoSportsZone only, seen in 30 states by over 24,000 people, and those numbers continue to grow. So, hey, thanks for making this all happen. It's kind of fun. I've always enjoyed following the high school sports teams around the state, and when you watch these kids develop from a freshman to a sophomore to a junior to a senior, you never know what you're going to get. But it's fun to cover them and watch them grow and mature, and some of them really turn into something special, and that's what makes it worthwhile. One of the things we've found out also about MoSportsZone, it's being used as a recruiting tool. A lot of coaches are picking up some of these games looking for talent, whether it's football or basketball. We get a lot of notes from coaches along the way, whether it's D1, D2, NAI, what have you. But we're glad to have the coaches joining us as well. So I think you got a couple kids to look at on this Camdenton Laker team this year. They're certainly they're a gifted bunch, and I think by the end of this season, Ricky, you're going to see this team go deep into district play, maybe postseason play. They've got some talent on this team.
They do. And, kind of surprised us in that first game of the Tipton tournament, losing Skyline, but they came back and beat South Callaway pretty handily.
Skyline shot like 60% from three.
Yeah, that was.
They did not miss. That was an unconscious night for Skyline.
Yeah.
You don't shoot that kind of percentage from beyond the arc. That's normally if you run up against a good team, they might have a good night, shoot 36, 37%.
Right.
Never 60%. It was incredible.
Yeah. So, but Camdenton's coming off a good win at Marshfield on Tuesday night. Watched a little bit of the video there, and they seemed pretty excited after that win. So I didn't get to watch much of the game, but that's Marshfield's a pretty good team. They're 4-2,
right?
So they won 86-77. So Camdenton could score some points, and so
the Lakers have the pieces, Ricky.
Yep.
You've got the two Pogue kids, Aiden and Alan Pogue. You've got Brady Rapp that can shoot the three. Branson's a big inside. He goes 6'3", but he's a football player. He's got some size to him, and he's got a nice little baby jump hook.
Yeah.
Parker comes in off the bench in relief of Branson. He gives you even more size at 6'5", and he can jump.
Yep.
Working on his skill set. And Machino, you forget about him because everybody talks about Machino as the quarterback of the football team.
Yeah.
Not a bad basketball player either.
No. So they're a great bunch, and so it's good to get back in here. This is their first game at home first regular season game at home this year. They hosted the Jamboree, but I think we're going to do the national anthem. So
we'll take a quick break, Sandra, and be back with the tip-off in tonight's game between the Salem Tigers and the Camdenton Lakers. It's coming up just a couple minutes right here on MoSportsZone and Mix 92.7 Sports.
Econolift has been better than the rest for over 40 years. For all your boat lift needs here in Lake of the Ozarks, winter can be hard on your lifts. So now's the time to schedule your winterization. Ensure your boat lift is fully prepared for the winter season. Schedule your appointment today by calling 573-346-7161. Because Econolift is simply the best. Family owned and proudly made right here in the USA. Econolift. 573-346-7161.
Spread some holiday cheer this season at Baxter's Lakeside Grill. Baxter's is now booking private holiday parties, from small corporate gatherings to celebrations of up to 50 guests. Whether you're planning a relaxed lunch or an elegant evening event, Baxter's delivers incredible food, warm hospitality, and that unforgettable Lake of the Ozarks view. Reserve your holiday party today by calling 573-365-2669. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill, Bagnell Dam Boulevard, Lake Ozark.
There's lights to put way up there, trees that need taken down here, and that gravel driveway needs a facelift. United Rentals has the tools that you need to get that list done. Need them to come to you? Their outside sales team is ready to come out to the job and make sure that you get the right machine for the task at hand. United Rentals not only rents but sells and services equipment as well. United Rentals for the job. Take 42 to Blue Ridge or UnitedRentals.com.
It's the countdown to tip-off. Back to the Camdenton Lakers pregame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School for tonight's featured contest between the Salem Tigers and the Camdenton Lakers. Let's go now to Jeff Parker down at the scorer's table for the introduction of the starting lineups for the Camdenton Lakers.
And now, for your Camdenton Lakers starting lineup. Number 3, Brady Rapp. Number 10, Aiden Cole. Number 12, Michael Machino. Number 24, Alan Poe. And number 32, Bryce Branson. The Lakers are coached by head coach Steve Sanders, with assistant coaches Jacob Thickmeyer, Stan Green, and Nathan Wardell.
Thank you, Jeff. That's Jeff Parker with the introduction of the starting lineup for the Camdenton Lakers. Came back a little bit late for the introduction of the starting lineups for the Salem Tigers. But the introduction is brought to you by Geyer Oil and Eagle Stops around the lake area. See if we can pick up some of these numbers as we go for
you got 34, 3, 23, 15, and
they all have names, right?
I think so.
Tip controlled by the Lakers. And here we go, underway. This is Brady Rapp in the backcourt. Into the forecourt now. We'll set the offense for the Camdenton Lakers. Goes left side to Aiden Pogue. Nice backdoor cut. Machino off the glass and good. And it's 2-0 Lakers just like that.
Basket by Michael Machino.
Gapsch with the basketball for the Salem Tigers. Over to Thomas. Thomas gives it up for Hallinar. And inside, now back outside. Now a drive into the lane. Nice dump down low. And can he finish? Nope, fouled by Machino in traffic. But a good dish into Wofford. And Wofford draws the foul. Check that. That's Sapal. Sapal will be shooting 2 shots.
To the line, number 34, Gavin Sapal.
So Machino busy early. Opened the game with a quick 2 points and then fouls on the other end. Very active. Sapal hits the first one. It's 2-1. Second one on the way. No good. Rebound. Again, Machino in traffic just rips it out of there. I like this. You got a couple of bigs now with Branson and Machino on the floor. Alan Pogue, right wing. Crossover dribble. Kicks it down low. Brady Rapp for 3. Got it.
3-point field goal by Brady Rapp.
Back the other way we go. This is Gapsch with the basketball. Goes over left wing for Thomas. Thomas fake to 3. Now goes left side. Now back up top for Wofford. Wofford puts his head down. One dribble and kicks it back out for Hallinar. Back up top. Now a strong drive down the lane. No good. Wofford there with the rebound. Underneath in traffic. Gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. Sapal made a nice move down the lane. Couldn't buy it, but Wofford right there to clean it up and earn a trip to the charity stripe. 5-1 our score early. Lakers by 4. And the first one good by Wofford. Nice touch. That makes our score 5-2. Wofford eyes the second. And it is good. 5-3. Full court pressure now by the Salem Tigers. See if the Lakers can handle this. Alan Pogue in the backcourt. Ahead to Rapp. Rapp drives down the lane strong. Blocked. Coming out the other way is Hallinar into the forecourt now for the Tigers. Picks up his dribble. Comes back up top for Gapsch. Gapsch drives down the lane. Wide open. Nobody stepped over to help. And it's 5-4. Check that. 5-5. And this full court pressure might mean a little something here. A little push off here. Aiden Pogue draws the foul.
Tiger foul number 23, Brady Gapsch. His first personal.
Machino will inbounds the basketball. And he gets it into Rapp on the right side. Rapp. Nice move down the sideline, but he's double teamed, gets it ahead to Branson. Branson picks up his dribble, fires it underneath. Kick out Machino, now to Alan Pogue. Shot up good. Count the 3 ball, and it's 8-5. Back the other way. Salem Tigers lose the handle on it. Here comes Machino, wants to run. Gets it ahead to Pogue. Pogue off the glass and good. Pogue with a quick 5 points makes it 10-5. Gapsch with the basketball, left side now for Hallinar. Hallinar backing his man in, got the shot up, no good. Ball tipped around and controlled by the Tigers. In the corner, they'll back it out and reset. Up to Gapsch. Gapsch to set the offense for the Salem Tigers. Gets a pick up front from Sapal. Now they work it around the perimeter. That's Hallinar with the basketball. They dump it down low. Good power move. Count the bucket and a foul. It's going to be called on Pogue. So Sapal makes the bucket, and it's 10-7. And the and one could make it 10-8.
To the line, Gavin Sapal.
Sapal's free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Salem, though. Right back to Sapal. Strong to the rack. Got it. And another foul. Talk about drawing some fouls in the paint. Sapah knows how to do it, just goes hard to the rack. Now Parker checks in for Branson on a quick foul there.
Branson's got 2 already.
Yeah. Parker will give you good minutes, though. Don't worry about that. Sapah hits the free throw. We're tied at 10. Again, full court pressure by the Salem Tigers. Lakers have been up by as many as 5, but we're all knotted up now. This is Aiden Pogue, hands off to Brady Rapp, running a little weave out top, over to Machino, left side. Machino comes to the top, cut off there, and he gives it up for Alan Pogue. Allen waves him through, wants to work that right side, so he'll put Machino on the box and just flatten out for an ISO, no good. And hustle by Machino. Got the rebound, out to Alan Pogue in the corner for 3. Short, off the iron, no good. Bounces up, caught the upright. So it'll be Salem Tiger basketball. We're all tied at 10 with 4:12 left to play here in the opening frame. On the left side, Thomas with the basketball now. Comes back up top for Wofford, and Wofford, a push is going to be called on Helenar. That was away from the ball. That's a silly foul.
His first person.
Alan Pogue will bring the ball down the court, set the offense for the Lakers. Out front goes right side to the wing. Hands off to Aiden Pogue. Inside Parker. Had it blocked. Now a scrum for the basketball and a jump ball call. Good hustle by Parker to stay involved with that play. It'll be Salem Tiger basketball on the alternate possession. We got a couple of new Tigers into the ball game. Cunningham, number 1, and Ragsdale, 25. This will be Gapsch running point as he has most of the game so far. Goes over left side for Cunningham. Cunningham up top. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound tipped around. And finally the putback by Gapsch. Got to control those boards. Oh, nice pass to Parker and a finger roll. Yeah. Great recognition by Alan Pogue. Finish by Parker ties us back up at 12. Salem with the basketball. Cunningham left side comes back up top for Thomas. Thomas round the right wing to Gapsch. Gapsch at the top of the key. Lost the handle on it. Oh, good hustle play by Rapp. And the Lakers control the basketball. Machino on the run out is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Ragsdale picks up the foul. And that'll put Machino at the line shooting 2 shots.
Yep. Great recognition by the Lakers and getting the ball there and hustle.
Well, the hustle play by Rapp to start that play.
Yeah.
Machino a little bit too strong off the back iron. We'll shoot the second. We're all tied at 12, 2:52 left to play here in the first quarter. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to the Salem Tigers. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham quickly up the Gapsch. Gapsch on the right side. Back to Cunningham. Around the perimeter to Sapah. Now in the lane for Sapah, and a foul call. Boy, Sapah is doing a really nice job getting to the paint, followed by getting to the charity stripe. He draws the foul, and he's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yep.
And as soon as I say that, the announcer's jink takes full effect, and it's 12-12. Can't tell you how many times I've talked kids out of a free throw. Second one on the way is good. Back to true form. 13-12 now. Salem by 1. Pogue in the backcourt, lost the handle on it, retrieves the basketball now, and will resume down court into the forecourt. Crossover dribble out in front. And had to put his hand on him. Cunningham's going to pick up the foul, trying to check Alan Pogue. Nice ball handling by Alan Pogue. He varies his speed coming down court, and it's hard to know what he's going to do with the basketball. There he finishes off the glass, and Pogue already with 7 or 9. Ricky, what's he got?
I think that'd be 9 with that
9?
one, I think.
Out front for Salem. Around the perimeter, just perimeter passing. That's Cunningham in the corner. Now back up top for Thomas, excuse me. Now down low to Sapal. Kind of their go-to. The block by Parker. And another block by Parker. Good defense by Parker to knock two of those out of their way.
Yeah. You could see him trying to draw the contact, and Parker wasn't having it. Just swats the ball twice.
Wingspan discrepancy.
Yep.
He's trying to get another one. Sapal did the right thing. When you're going against a taller player like that, you just jump right into their chest, and they have nothing else they can do. They have to foul you.
Yep.
So get Sapal back to the line. He's played some basketball before, but how about those two big blocks by Parker?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And the first one for Sapal is good, and we're tied at 14 again, back and forth. It's a 1 or 2 point game. Biggest lead in the game has been 5. Lakers got out early, and he misses the second one.
Lane violation on Salem now, looks like.
Or was it a foul? I think Wofford's going to pick up the foul for pushing on Parker.
Okay. Are they going? Oh. Number 5, so we're going to the stripe.
Second personal.
This will be 2 free throws.
Yep.
Used to be on the 7th free throw is a 1-and-1. And with the new rules, you get 5 fouls and you shoot 2 shots.
And it resets each quarter.
And Parker knocks down the first one. There you go. Parker's been having some good minutes. He's got a presence when he's in there. As you could tell by that last trip, had a couple of blocked shots.
Yep.
And he'll alter shots. Not only does he block shots, but people they start a shot and then they'll go from the right side of their body to the left side of the body to get around him. Now a long 3 ball, no good. And it comes down to Cunningham. Cunningham wants a 3 from the corner, no good. Another rebound by Sapal. This is off the glass and good. Salem goes back up by 1. Machino, left side. Spin move, baseline, no good. Rebound comes down to Sapal, and here comes the Tigers back the other way. Gapsh into the forecourt, gets it over to Cunningham, back up top, Gapsh to Sapal. Sapal, nice little feed down low, and the foul called. Wofford got loose in the paint, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. 103 left here to play in the first quarter. It's 16-15. Salem Tigers by 1. And off the back of the iron, it'll stay that way.
That's Parker's second foul, too, so both our inside guys got 2 fouls.
Well, hey, credit that to Sapal and Wofford. They take it strong to the hole, and you've almost got to foul him to stop there. And now Wofford reaches in. That's 2 or 3 on him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And we're going to go shoot some more free throws.
Well, the scoreboard says no fouls. I can't believe. I know he's got more than 1.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, that's his only first.
That's not right.
Did they not call the other one? Must have called some of the other ones.
Hey, somebody else got a foul, I think.
Yep.
But I had Wofford on his second.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Brady Rapp at the line. Shot up, in and out, no good. Did everything but go down.
Yep.
Checking in for the Lakers, crossing Petrov Diaz.
Our kicker's coming in, Petrov. He gives us some good minutes, too.
Yes, he does. Kid hustles. He's a scrapper.
Yep.
Second one by Brady. In and out, no good. Oh, nice board inside. Pogue, put back, too strong, and it wouldn't go. Here come the Salem Tigers. Back the other way. This is Gapsh with the basketball. Left side for Thomas. Thomas up top, Cunningham. Cunningham, crossover dribble, drives into the lane. Ball blocked by Pogue, and we couldn't get the handle on it. It goes right back to the Salem Tigers. And a travel call, this time on Sapal. He's trying to get down the lane before anybody had a chance to set. When he did, he took off and didn't put the ball on the floor quickly enough. Coming down to the final 30 seconds in the first quarter. It's 16-15. Salem by 1. Brady Rapp with the basketball. There's a lot of that. Handling the basketball front. Lost it off his foot. You know, Brady had really good vision. He kept his head up the whole time, and as he turned the corner, he got bumped a little bit by one of the Salem Tigers, and it kind of threw him off balance. He lost control of the basketball. Back the other way, this is Gapsch. And the pass down low, short, putback's good. Guess who? Sapal.
Yep.
That's the end of the first quarter with our score, 18-15. First quarter action brought to you by U.S. Disaster Restoration. Back with the second quarter in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Listen up, ye holiday scallywags. Captain Ron's Bar and Grill may be closed for the season, but the good Captain's doors still swing open for your private holiday parties. Gather your crew, hoist and cheer, and feast like pirates at Captain Ron's. But ye best book fast, matey. These spots vanish quicker than buried treasure. Call 573-216-6363 for reservations. It's Captain Ron's, located on the shores of Sunrise Beach. Or dock your vessel and drop anchor at the 34.5-mile marker. Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. Denny Benny alongside Ricky Smith tonight. We're featuring the Salem Tigers and the Camdenton Lakers live from Camdenton High School. And the Salem Tigers got the better of that first quarter, 18-15 on a Sapal putback right at the buzzer for the Salem Tigers. So a 3-point lead for Salem, but this game has been back and forth throughout the first quarter.
Yep, and we got some three-pointers we can catch up real quick. Only 3 points.
Well, the Lakers have led by as many as 5. Now they trail by 3. So this is going to be a pretty evenly matched game, it appears. Second quarter action now, brought to you by American Sun Control. And a whistle on the floor away from the play.
Something down. And another push inside by 23, I think you said?
Yeah, 23 is Thomas.
No, number 3, not 23.
Number
Sorry.
3.
Yep. I knew there was a 3 in there.
You threw me off with the 23.
Sorry.
No, that was Lincoln Thomas picks up the foul. Inbounds to Pogue. Nice dish over to Machino. Now up top for Petrov. No good. Krasi Petrov Diaz can shoot that 3.
It's a good idea. Good look.
Back the other way we go. Out front, this is Cunningham now with the basketball, setting the offense. Now goes over left side for Thomas. Thomas dumps it inside for Wofford. Wofford has it deflected off his knee out of bounds, and it'll be Laker basketball. Seems like Salem is very quick to jump in and out of their full court press. Now they're just falling back into a half court. Alan Pogue out front making his move. Oh, nice dish. Out to Aiden for 3. No good. Rebound. Brady Rapp in the corner. Back up top. Aiden. Shoot it. Alan Pogue on the left side. Dealin gives it off to Machino. Nice cut by Petrov Diaz. Count it. The find by Machino. And then the finish by Petrov Diaz. Nice play on that cut. Gapsch out front. Goes left side for Thomas. Thomas dumps it down low. Sapal trying to manhandle his way in there, and he does. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. Great D by Brady Rapp. And that really wasn't that much of a flop. There was a lot of contact. Sapal went head hunting.
There's a little bit of arm going on in there.
18-17. Salem by 1. Here come the Lakers. Aiden Pogue on the right wing. Gets a pick from Rapp. Official says he turned it over. I'm not so sure. You know, the game's different today than it was years ago. I mean, they almost all they cradle the ball. They rock it back and forth and make their move. You never see that call anymore.
Yeah.
Salem with the basketball. Around the perimeter. Shot up. And too strong. Sapal underneath has it batted out of bounds by Brady Rapp. You know, that's all you can do. If the guy's got the inside position on you and you're trying to get over you don't want to go over the top, you get called for the foul. Just swat it out of bounds and live to play another day.
Yeah.
Wofford on the inbounds pass. Puts it on the ground. It's hard into the... They call that on Machino? I sure did.
Yeah.
So Michael picks up his second foul.
His second personal foul. Into the lineup for the Lakers.
And they'll put Borbay into the lineup and go with a little smaller lineup here. Borbay trying to check him inside and draws a foul right away, making his presence felt. That's going to put Gapsh at the line.
His first personal foul. To the line for the Tigers.
Shooting 2. Tigers are up by 1 here, 18-17, just underway here in the second quarter. Second quarter action is being brought to you by American Sun Control. This is the Central Ozarks Medical Center free throw short off the front of the rim. So he'll shoot the second. And 1 for 2 for COMC free throws. That's Gapsh. Into the forecourt in a hurry is Aiden Pogue. Goes over to Allen Pogue at the top. Right around the mid-circle. Over to Brady Rapp left side. Rapp comes to the right side. Backs out now. They'll reset. Crossy Petrov. Diaz at the top. Now a kick out. Aiden Pogue hit that. Too strong off the back iron. Back the other way. This is Gapsh. Hangs in the lane. Got it. 21-17 now. Salem by 4. Brady Rapp with the basketball sets the offense. Right side, drives down the lane, kick out for Allen Pogue. Back over to, Borbay a little bit too much, drug 1 foot. There wasn't a good spread on the floor. You had Brady Rapp and Borbay both on the same spot in that corner. They almost ran into each other. Somebody's got to clear out and make room. Cunningham with the basketball. Dumps it inside for Thomas. Back up top for Cunningham to Wofford. Wofford traveled. 4-point ball game with 5:08 left here to play in the first half. Salem Tigers on top. Miscommunication.
Yep.
And that's just having a new player in the game trying to find his spot on the floor, his position on the floor. He really doesn't belong at a guard spot, I don't believe. I mean, when you got Allen and Aiden out there, there's your guard tandem in this bunch. Turnaround jumper, Cunningham. No good. Ball tipped back up, and finally Allen Pogue comes out of there with it, and a foul called on Cunningham. That was a pretty casual foul, but they're calling this thing pretty close.
Yep.
His third personal foul. Checking in for the Tigers.
Ragsdale checks back in now for the Tigers, and Cunningham will take a seat.
I think we're going to be talking about some foul trouble here before the end of the game.
Yeah, everybody's getting a couple, aren't they?
Yep.
Everybody on the floor for the Tigers has at least 1, if not 2. And the person they just put back on the floor in Ragsdale has 2. Aiden in the corner. Pogue drives down the lane, hangs with the left hand, got it. Nice touch. 21-19 now, 2-point ball game. And here come the Tigers back the other way. Around the perimeter on the left side, that's Thomas. And dumps it inside for Ragsdale at the top. Back to Thomas. Over to Wofford. Wofford around the perimeter. And they kick it out in the corner. Thought there might be a 3-ball coming there, but it didn't happen. Thomas drives down the lane now, and a charge is going to be called on Wofford. Wofford comes down the lane hard. Sapah does a nice job of setting people up to where they're off balance and they foul him. Wofford is just a straight vertical line, much like a football player. So Sapah a little bit better at drawing the fouls, it appears. Out front, Allen Pogue. Pogue makes some nice moves. Oh, nice jump stop. Shot up, good. Tied at 21-all. Left side, this is Cunningham. Right back into the ball game. Gives it up for Thomas. Thomas back to Cunningham at the top. Back over to Thomas. A lot of perimeter passing. Now they want to dump it down low. Sapal working on his man inside. Shot up, no good. Pogue with the clear. Back the other way. This is Borbet. Head and shoulder fake. Off the glass, got it.
Nice little jump stop and then gets the defender to go, and he gets an easy layup.
This is Gapsch, goes left side for Thomas. Thomas dumps it down low for Gapsch. Back upside, Thomas to Gapsch for three. No good. Rebound. Pogue has got a bunch of them already. Allen has been climbing the rafters tonight. Aiden got the three ball. Get hot, young man.
Camdenton on a nice little run here.
26-21 now. Lakers by 5. That's their biggest lead of the game. They had one earlier in the first quarter. Sapau in traffic. Gets it up. No good. Ball batted around. And Lakers come out of there with it. Nice save by Petrov Diaz. Brady Rapp. Nice pass. Down low to Borbet. In transition. Borbet will back it out. Between his legs dribble. Goes baseline. Nice move. Draws the foul. Get in there. Nope. 2 shots coming. But hey, he got that on Sapal.
Yeah.
Anytime you can draw a foul on their leading scorer, that's good work. Second foul on Sapal. Sapal with 12 points. They've got 21.
Yep.
Borbet misses the first.
Yeah, got some substitutions coming in for those fouls. They had 3 people with 2 fouls on the floor, so had to get a couple of those out.
You know, Boston Borbet, I've saw his older brother play. I haven't seen Boston play a lot of basketball, but man, he is quick.
Yep.
Hits the second free throw, and it's 26-21. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Your locally owned and operated Big O Tires is rolling out the savings this holiday season. For a limited time, save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 in-stock tires. That's right, save $100 instantly on a new set of tires. Plus, Big O Tires offers expert services like oil changes, alignments, brakes, batteries, and more. Keep more cash in your wallet this holiday season when you visit your locally owned and operated Big O Tires.
This is Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back inside the Kelly Sport broadcast booth. It is 27-21. Lakers by 6 now, with just 2:09 left here to play in the first half. This game is been back and forth. It's like a ping pong match. One team goes up by 1 or 2 or 5, and then it's right back the other way. So Salem not out of this by any stretch. They got some people that can fill it up, namely Sapal, who's on the bench right now, and that's good news for the Camdenton Lakers. Wofford really pushing on Rapp down low on the block. Now he steps out, and Wofford not as accomplished, I don't believe, as Sapal on the interior. He likes to run through people as opposed to draw the foul. Cunningham picks up his dribble, double teamer. Good defense. There they came. A little bit late to the dance, but they were trying. Baseline jumper up and good. Count it. That's Gapsch. 27-23 now. 4-point ball game. 1:25 left to play. Coach Sanders asking him to run a little weave, kill a little bit of time. Let's make sure we get a good shot for the Lakers. Up top. Petrov Diaz over to Aiden, wide open for 3, no good. Good hustle by Borbet, saves it, but then throws it right back to the Salem Tigers. Good hustle though. You need a hustle mark for that one. I keep those. Cunningham spins into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, Wofford underneath in traffic, putbacks, good. There's that 4-point swing I was talking about, Ricky.
Yeah.
27-25, back to a 2-point ball game, back down to 40 seconds. Borbet loses the handle on it, but saved. Petrov Diaz for 3. Short off the front of the rim. They'd have been better served to play for 1. 30 seconds left. Right side, Gapsch leaves it short. Wofford right there with a rebound, couldn't buy it. And now Pogue comes out of there with it. Boy, Borbet was wide open down down court. They didn't see him. 12 seconds left. Brady Rapp over to Pogue. Back to Rapp. 8 seconds. Showtime. Find your guy. That's Rapp. That's good as any. 29-25. Tenths of a second left, and that's the end of the first half. No buzzer sounded, so the official wisely blew his whistle.
Yep.
Fans, let's meet the Lakers.
And that's the end of the first half. Officially, they're telling them to head to the locker rooms. Lakers 29 and the Salem Tigers 25. Hy-Vee halftime reports coming up next right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
At Lake Regional Health System, excellence is everywhere, in the care of a nurse and the dedication of a doctor. As our pursuit of excellence continues, we're proud to announce our membership in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Their specialists and research supporting ours, because excellence lives here. Learn more at lakeregional.com/mayo.
Don't miss the one-day fuel saver today at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach. For every $60 you spend, save 30 cents per gallon at the pump. And that's a stackable deal. Grab Halo Mandarins for $3.97. King's Hawaiian Rolls, 2 for $7. Hy-Vee is your holiday tray destination. From sandwich trays to charcuterie boards, fruit and veggie trays, seafood trays, and more at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Whoa, Central Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
COMC has been providing quality health care in Central Missouri since 1979. From primary care, OBGYN, pediatrics, senior health, dental, and behavioral health. Go to centralozarks.org for a location near you, or call 877-406-2662.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
The holidays are here, and Eagle Stop is spreading the cheer. Fuel up for family road trips, grab a drink, and treat yourself to your favorite snacks, because you earned it. And with the Eagle Stop rewards, every stop brings you closer to more savings, more perks, and more holiday smiles. Friendly faces, fresh food, hometown spirit. That's Eagle Stop. With over 50 locations across Missouri, it's easy to reward yourself. Eagle Stop, your hometown stop for the holidays.
You're listening to Camdenton Lakers Basketball. KLOZ Eldon. It's the halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. New sound system sounding better than ever, Ricky. At halftime, our score, Camdenton Lakers 29 and the Salem Tigers 25. But it's been a back and forth battle most of the night, Ricky. It's gone back and forth. Let's look at some of the scoring. Alan Pogue leads the Lakers with 9. Then it's Aiden with 5. Brady Rapp with 5. Who else we got in the scorers column up there?
Yeah, Petroff with 2, and then Borbay. Yeah,
And Borbay has 3.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know if Branson and Machino had any points before they went on the bench. So yeah.
St. Paul, the leading scorer for the Salem Tigers,
Has 12, I believe.
has 12. There's only 3 scorers. And then you've got Wofford with 4 and Gapsch with 9. So that's all the scoring so far in a low-scoring affair, but good defense, and it's kind of helter-skelter out there. I mean, they're making it sloppy on some occasions out there.
Yeah.
You want to have a little bit more control of the basketball. They're really pushing it up and down the court, Ricky.
Yeah, they are. You know, kind of Lakers looked a little bit out of sorts there for a little while when they had to get some of those subs in there for the foul trouble. Now they've kind of got back together the last couple
When you say out of sorts, it's more out of position.
Oh, yeah.
They just weren't sure who was going to be where in that offense, and I think you had 2 position players playing the same position.
Yep.
And they need to recognize that as soon as they're on the court and separate, make some room on the court, get some good spacing out there so they can find the open man. But Lakers are okay in this one. They're up by 4 at halftime. St. Paul in a little bit of foul trouble. I think he has 2 or 3, Ricky. He wasn't on the court at the end of the first half, but I take it right at him.
Yeah.
Maybe get Branson back into the ball game, or Parker, get somebody on that low block and challenge him and see if you can get a third foul on him, because he's the bulk of their scoring. So we'll see what Coach Sanders draws up at halftime, but don't be surprised to see Branson or Parker back in the ball game on that low post.
Yep, absolutely. It's great to see all these other guys getting some minutes and taking a part of it. But it's good to get some of those big guys back in there and challenge them and get some interior presence. So, we'll see what the second half has to bring. We thought this was going to be a close one, and it's been a good game so far.
It's been a really good game and very hotly contested on both ends of the court. I mean, nothing's coming easy.
Nope.
And that is indicative, I think, of the scores, 29-25. Not a lot of points, but a great defensive battle out there. A lot of people getting after it tonight and climbing on the boards. They've been calling it pretty close. So the officiating crew, there's a lot of fouls up there on the board right now. Most of the Lakers have one, if not two fouls, and several of the Salem Tigers have two fouls already, if not one. So the foul edge really right now goes to the Camdenton Lakers, with the exception of Branson having two. And did Parker pick up a quick two?
Yeah,
he did. So they both have two. That's your big. But to try and, keep Sapah in check, they've got to be physical on that low post, and that's what they're doing.
Yep, we'll see what the second half comes out with. So it's been good so far. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. But we also need to thank some of our great sponsors that make this all possible.
You want to do that?
I'll do that.
You're good at it.
You're good at it. Based upon what? But Geyer Oil Eagle Stop, who is our roster sponsor. First Bank of the Lake, first quarter. U.S. Disaster Restoration. American Sun Control, we just got finished up with their second quarter.
Yep.
Butcher Shop, right here in Camdenton. Great sponsors, great stuff. Alley Home and Hal Funeral Home. Kelly Sport. We're sitting in the broadcast booth for Kelly Sport right now.
Have.
Mills and Sons. We'll be talking about a player of the game at the end of the game. So, Econolift, Baxter's Lakeside Grill, United Rentals, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, Big O Tires, Lake Regional Hospital, COMC, and then Hy-Vee. We're in the Hy-Vee halftime show right now. So, if you're out and about, thank our sponsors, because without them we couldn't be here. So, appreciate them.
I was at Hy-Vee just today.
Didn't they have some type of sale going on today?
They've always got sales.
Okay,
you're going to find something.
True.
They have done such a nice job of decorating for the holidays, and people take that for granted.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny. I came home the other day, and my wife, I said, "What'd you do all day?" She goes, "I spent half the day in Hy-Vee." I'm like, "How do you spend half a day at Hy-Vee?" She goes, "It was so pretty with all the Christmas decorations. I just kept walking around the store looking at the decorations."
How much food did she come up with?
Well, see, that's the thing. I think there might be a hook there. The longer they can keep them in there looking at the decorations, the more apt they are to be hungry for this or that, maybe pick up an extra loaf of bread or what have you. So, mission accomplished. Good job at Hy-Vee.
Well, there's no ice cream in the cart there to begin with, because there might not be any when you get home with your half a day.
Right.
So, yep.
Well, a pretty good half of basketball, all in all. Lakers up by 4. Anytime you can go into the locker room with a lead, Ricky, you consider that a pretty good half, especially against a team like Salem, who is off to a pretty good start. They're playing some tough schools, and they're 500.
Yep.
But the Lakers are playing better week by week.
Yeah, we've kind of seen that and kind of saw that, kind of saw a little bit of that in the Marshfield game, and we're seeing it here tonight where they're working together, getting a few things a little figured out, and they're getting back in there. So now, I think, like we've kind of talked about the end of this year, Coach Sanders has got these guys playing well, and it's really starting to show on the court.
I've been impressed with his court knowledge. All coaches know they have the court knowledge, but he communicates with the kids very well, and they respond very quickly. And that's what I'm most impressed with Coach Sanders for the Camdenton Lakers. Yep. He'll go walking up and down the bench and look at the kids, and he'll point at this or point at that, and they nod their head. They know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, you don't really hear him yelling or anything.
No, good communication.
Yeah.
So it's I think by the end of the year, it's all going to come together for him. It's I think the kids like him. They've bought in.
Yep.
So and he's got a lot to work with. Let's face it. Anytime you put Brady Rapp, 2 Pogues, and a Branson on the floor, and back it up with Parker and Machino and people like that. He's been dealt a pretty nice hand.
Yeah.
So it should play out for the Camdenton Lakers this year, a winning record, and hopefully go deep into district play. We'll be back with the tip-off. Well, there's no tip-off in the second half. With more coverage.
Huh? The beginning of the second half.
Well, there used to be when I played. We used to have to tip it off in the second half,
we
too.
But about that long ago.
That was Peach basketball.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back with more basketball live from Camden High School in a moment right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can restore your home and give you peace of mind. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They're the team you can trust in one phone call. 573-552-1972. They specialize in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers. U.S. Disaster Restoration. Look them up online and Facebook.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. We offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Nothing like hearing Ricky Smith singing Flo Rida.
I was just singing so Sandra back there.
That was like the Gong Show. Did you hear the buzzer?
I needed that. No one wants to hear me sing. Anyways, beginning of the third quarter here.
Halftime scores 29-25. Go ahead, Ricky. You got something.
I was just going to say brought to you by the Butcher Shop.
Butcher Shop, one stop for great meats.
Yep.
Yeah, they've got a lot of tasty little tailgate type morsels there.
Yep. Too bad we don't have much more tailgating going on for the Chiefs.
No, we will not. Salem starts the second half with the basketball. How about that? That's Thomas out front. Gives off to Gapsch. Gapsch will set the offense. Goes left side. Cut off there. He's got to come back up for Thomas. Thomas around the perimeter. Now drives the lane. Missed the shot. Tipped around. Controlled by Brady Rapp. Here come the Camdenton Lakers. Machino on the left side. He had a couple fouls in the first half, too.
Yep.
Rapp, long three, NBA range. Off the back of the iron, no good. Good hustle by Machino to run down the board. And threw it right back to Salem Tigers. Back the other way, Thomas on the run out. Ball blocked. And a rebound comes down to Salem, and there's going to be a foul on the putback. Gapsch on the rebound. Will go to the line, shooting two.
Laker foul, number 3, Brady Rapp.
Boy, Salem coming out of the locker room. Right to the rack. They wanted to push this thing. Let's get aggressive and take it at them. And I think they're seeing the opportunity to possibly get the Lakers in some foul trouble. That's why you attack. 1 of 2 for Gapsch from the COMC free throw line. And the rebound comes down to Alan Pogue. On the run out back the other way. Lost the handle on it. And here come the Salem Tigers. Nice move, but couldn't buy the chippy. Underneath again, Wofford, no good. Oh, nice tap by Pogue. Out to Aiden Pogue. Alan Pogue back the other way now across the half-court stripe. Gets it into Branson. Kick out Aiden Pogue. Over to Machino. Machino in the corner. Backs it out to Pogue. Now to Alan Pogue. Left side for Rapp. Rapp will come to the top. Everybody circles around for Machino on the right wing. To Branson at the high post. To Aiden Pogue. In no hurry here. And by contrast, Salem was really attacking when they came out of the locker room. They wanted to take this game to the Camdenton Lakers.
Camdenton Lakers are going to play at their pace.
Branson. Skip pass over to Machino to Alan Pogue. Pogue, jump stop down the lane, is fouled, and he'll shoot two. Smart basketball. Yeah. Allen knows how to draw the foul as well. It's 29-26. came out of the locker room. It was a 4-point ball game. See if Allen can make this a 5-point ball game and knock down both of them. First one's up, too strong. I got to quit talking about that.
Yeah. Someone needs to keep track of that stat for the year for you.
At the COMC charity stripe, Pogue will shoot the second. Missed the first. Try and knock down the second. That can get in your head, too, from the free throw. You know, it's quiet. Everybody in the gym's watching you. And the second one, too strong off the back of the iron.
And the rebounds tipped around. It's on the Camdenton.
Lakers get the ball back on a long carom that was last touched by Salem. And it'll be along the sideline. To my point about shooting free throws, everybody in the gym's watching one guy shoot. And if it's in your head, if you got to think if you blink, it can throw your shot off. Machino to inbounds. Gets it into Brady Rapp at the top. Working against Gapsh. Oh, nice pass to Pogue off the glass and the finish. Great look by Rapp. Back to a 5-point lead for the Lakers. Sapal hands off right down the lane. Gapsh finishes. Nice. See, Gapsh is really attacking the Lakers right now. He wants to push this thing. He wants to make it a 100-99 ball game. And the Lakers very content to just take their time, find the open shot, run their offense. This is Alan Pogue out front now for the Lakers. Gets it over to Brady Rapp, left side. Nice pass to Pogue, and he's fouled from behind. Foul's going to go on Lincoln Thomas.
Be his second, I believe.
Yep. That'll put Pogue at the line. Now redeem yourself here, Alan. 0 for last trip. His trip to the COMC charity stripe, and it is on the way. Count it. That's a little more like it.
Yep.
32-29, excuse me. So Alan Pogue on his second shot is in and out, no good. 32-28. 4-point ball game. Lakers up. 5:15 left to play here in the third quarter. It's being brought to you by the Butcher Shop in Camdenton. Perimeter passing now for the Salem Tigers. That's Gapsh with the basketball. We'll set the offense now to Cunningham on the right wing. Back up top for Sapal. Sapal. Timeout call. Coach for Salem didn't like the way they were setting up the offense on that trip. Just people out of position. And Gap's trying to plead his case as to why he might have been out of position, but the coach doesn't really care. It's what he sees on the floor. That's why he called the timeout. Quick 30 seconds. Back in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Aye, Captain! The seas of the Ozarks are too rough! Me and the crew can't secure the screens and railings! She'll never be installed right! She ain't sturdy, Captain! Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control. This is Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Back to live action, Sapal. Pops out at the top, gives it back over to Gapsh. Gapsh to Cunningham. Cunningham left side now, cut off there. Goes back up top for Gapsh. Gapsh will reset. Right side for Thomas. Back up top, just into the ballgame now. Hedrick gets it in the corner over to Gapsh. Gapsh backing his man in, kicks it out for Thomas. Thomas drives down the lane, back to Gapsh. Gapsh is really getting a lot of touches here. And the three ball, that's why. And it's 32-31, a 1-point ball game. Just like that on the finish by Gapsh. Alan Pogue sets the offense. Right side for Machino. Machino looking at Branson down low. Couldn't get it to him. Over to Aiden Pogue in the corner. Pogue Reverse dribble. Nice move. Lost the handle on the basketball. Out of bounds. It'll be turned over to Salem. Borbay checks in. Aiden Pogue checks out.
Full court press going on here.
Yeah, a lot of that coming from Salem tonight. They're in and they're out of it like every trip. Shot up by Gapsh, no good. Ball loose underneath, and Brady Rapp comes out of there with it. Gets it ahead to Pogue, now to Machino. Machino, right side, sees a lane, takes it hard to the rack in the finish. 34-31. 3-point ball game. Back the other way. This pace they want to play at. Salem wants to get up and down the court right now. That was a finish by Thomas to answer. And Lakers just got kind of caught lackadaisically getting back on defense. Thomas took advantage of it. Alan Pogue, crossover dribble, goes right side, off the glass and good. Pogue now with 12 points. Check that, 14 points. Shot up, 3 balls, good. Lincoln Thomas with the answer, and we're tied at 36, just like that. Rapp goes left side, over to Pogue, to Machino. Machino comes to the top, gives it to Borbay. Borbay to Pogue. Pogue on the right wing, comes up top for Brady Rapp. Rapp drives down the lane, hangs, got fouled, no call. Wow. Coach Saunders not real happy. I understand, sir. That was a blatant foul. Nice move underneath in the finish for Hedrick. And it's a 2-point advantage now for the Salem Tigers. Coach Sanders wants to talk about it. I'm sure this will be a full timeout. We'll take a 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
When it's time to feed your hungry crew, let the Butcher Shop take care of you before and after school for lunch and dinner. Made-to-order sandwiches, dinner casseroles, sides, and ready-to-go pre-cuts, roasts, and kebabs gives any family the edge on a hungry night. The Butcher Shop is your game-winning play when it comes to defeating hunger. Full-time supporter of our Camdenton Lakers and wishing the community the best. The Butcher Shop, off the square in Camdenton. Call and look them up online.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. Denny Benny, Ricky Smith with coverage for you tonight. Between the Camdenton Lakers and the Salem Tigers. Salem Tigers came out of the locker room down 4. They're now up 2, and they're doing exactly what they wanted. They pushed the tempo coming out of the locker room and made some things happen. Machino's 2-ball good from about 15 feet, just inside the arc. We're tied at 38 now. Machino with 4 points on the night. Cunningham with the basketball for Salem. Drives down the lane, gives it up for Hedrick. And a charge is going to be called. Branson stepped in, took that one for his team. Now Aiden Pogue up off the bench, and he will check in for Borbay. Good hustle by Borbay while he was on the floor. Aiden and Allen Pogue bring the ball down court. Now Allen takes over and will set the offense for the Lakers. Going right side, gives it to Aiden in the corner. Nice pass down low to Branson, and Branson's going to be fouled. It was on the floor, so it'll be Laker ball underneath their basket.
Salem Tigers foul, number 3, Lincoln Thomas. Third personal foul.
Aiden Pogue will inbounds underneath. This is just a line. Watch somebody pop out here, Ricky. I would say it's probably going to be Allen Pogue or Brady Rapp on the weak side. And it's Allen on the right side. Aiden Pogue's 3-ball. No good. Nice board. Branson's put back. No good. And the rebound comes down to Salem. Back the other way we go. Boy, just really pushing the action here in this second half. Since they came out of the locker room, they are just so eager to get the ball to the rack. Thomas down the lane. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. Yep. Tied at 38, 53 seconds here left in the third quarter. This thing's been going back and forth all night, though. The inbounds to Wofford. Wofford backing his man in, gets the shot up and got it to go. Salem by 2 now. 40-38, 40 seconds. Play for one, get a good shot, get a good look. Branson in the corner. Over to Machino. Wants it early, in and out, no good. And the rebound fought for Branson on the floor, and it's a jump ball. It's Laker basketball on the alternate possession. So it'll stay with Camdenton.
Wasn't a bad shot by Machino. He was open out
He
there.
was wide open, but still 26 seconds. I might have been premature in saying play for one. If it goes.
Yep.
On the inbounds, wrap. Shot up good. How about that?
Yep.
What do I know? Lakers go up by 1. There's 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Right side for Gapsh. Gapsh goes strong to the rack. Got the roll. Nice touch. 41-47 seconds. Allen sees it now and is going to make a play. 3-ball at the buzzer. Short off the front of the rim. And that's the way the third quarter. Salem by 1. 42-41. It's been that way all night, folks. Back for the fourth quarter with us right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. After 3 quarters of play, it's Salem 42, Camdenton 41. Time now for the fourth quarter, being brought to you by Allie Holman Howe Funeral. Been a good game, Ricky. It really back and forth all night.
That's what we kind of thought it was going to be coming into it. So
yeah. Salem came out at halftime. They made some changes at half. And to push the basketball, let's force the action. They did, and they came out down 4. Now they're up 1, so it's worked to their advantage. Salem will start the ball. Offered to inbounds to Gapsh. Gapsh will set the offense. Left, checked by Pogue. Drive down the lane, finishes good, and Branson's going to pick up his third. That was Wofford going right down the lane, dribbling the basketball. Nobody stepped over to help. You know, a lot of times when you're checking the big, sometimes you'll get help from the guard. They'll just reach in and swat at the basketball. So count the 2 for Wofford and the COMC charity stripe. No good. So it stays at 44-41. 3-point ball game. Aiden Pogue with the basketball. Goes to his right. Comes up top. Oh, nice pass by Machino and the find for Branson. Branson finishes, and it's 44-43. Good look by Machino. Left side for Wofford. Over to Hedrick. Hedrick forgot the basketball. Finally corrals it, gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham crossover dribble, working on Aiden Pogue. Dumps it down low for Sabaugh. Sabaugh working on, see, there's the help. There's the help I was talking about from Aiden Pogue, but just a little bit late. Sabaugh is able to finish, and it's 46-43. And a foul is going to be called. This is a goal against Wofford. What's in on Wofford now?
Should be
4? That'll be his 4th foul. Third. Well, they had it up on the board awfully quick. Machino to inbounds. Gets it into Pogue. Lakers trailing by 3, 46-43. Pogue working hard to get down the lane. Hangs, got it. Good basketball. That's a big-time move right there. Cunningham with the basketball. Comes back up top for Gapsch for the Salem Tigers. Tigers lead by 1. 6:36 left to play here. Inside, Sapal hangs. Ball tipped around and controlled by Rapp. Brady comes out of there with it into the forecourt now. Pulls up. Wide open 3-ball. In and out. No good. Good hustle by Machino. Tried to save it to Branson. Right off his fingertips to Gapsch. Gapsch gets it over. And a travel call. Good call. Wofford had the right idea.
Yeah. A lot of good things going on there. A lot of hustle going on. And
Alan Pogue will bring the ball down court in a hurry to Machino. Wide open for 3. Caught him napping, but missed the 3-ball. And Sapal is going to be fouled, I believe, by Branson.
That's been Branson's.
I think Rapp's trying to claim it was him. Yeah, it was Rapp. So Brady does the right thing. You want to keep Branson on the floor. That would have been Branson's 4th foul. Rapp's 3rd, so Rapp takes the blame for it. And you got a couple of players with 3 fouls now for the Camdenton Lakers. Wofford goes baseline and just out of control. Right to Aiden Pogue. Aiden Pogue over to Allen. Allen, crossover dribble into the lane. No, he didn't. He was dribbling the basketball.
Yeah, coaches.
Come on.
Calling him just a little too close.
Back the other way. Here comes the Salem Tigers. That's all I have to say about that. And they lost the handle on it. Are they going to call a foul?
Timeout. Camdenton got a timeout.
How did Camdenton get a timeout when Salem had the basketball? Is what I want to know. They're in their offensive set. Camdenton calls timeout and they give it to them? We'll take a 30. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Since 1977, Kelly's Port has been the trusted name for boating at Lake of the Ozarks. Whether you're chasing fun with the best selection of Bennington pontoons or cruising into the sunset on a luxurious Tiara yacht, Kelly's Port has the answers to your boating dreams. They're the #1 Regal Boats dealer in the nation. Plus, they carry Ski Nautique and Grady White. Sales, service, financing, storage. They've got it all. Kelly's Port in Osage Beach and on the 19.5-mile marker. This is Camdenton Lakers basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Goofiest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Your opponent's got the basketball, so you call timeout, and the officials grant it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone help us out with that one.
Can't fix that one, man. They should have never gave them the timeout.
Salem's going to get the basketball.
But hey, you know what? They both took a full use of it. They took a 60, and both coaches used it to address their team. So good for them. 46-45 is our score. Salem by 1 with 5:28 left to play. Gapsch with the basketball. This kid's quick. You got to keep an eye on him. Got to give him a little bit of room to dribble. But man, he's got that blow-by speed. There he goes, baseline cut off. Good help by Branson. Sapal, charge. And another charge taken by Branson. That's a mentality. Just come and hit me.
His 3rd personal foul.
Branson plays tight end. And a little defensive end for the Camdenton Lakers football team. Not afraid of the contact.
Nope.
Alan Pogue out front now. Branson working his way into the middle. Jump stop. Traveling. It's a jump stop. It's not a travel.
Everyone's getting a little restless.
Yeah, they are. And with good reason. Wofford with the basketball. Gives it over to Sapal. Now back to Wofford. Out front is Thomas. Over to Gapsh. Gapsh, your playmaker. Picks up his dribble. That took him out of the equation. Over to Cunningham. Crossover dribble. Drives down the lane. Ooh, left the ball on the baseline, but it's gathered by Thomas. Back over to Wofford. Now up top, perimeter passing. Lincoln Thomas will reset. Now you want to slow it down. This is interesting. They came out of the locker room. Everything was going their way when they pushed. Call it. And a block, finally. That's a tweener call. You've just given Branson 2 charges. He's going for his 3rd charge of the night, and it's too many.
He has blown the whistle even before he fell over.
Yeah, he didn't. He had his hand up in the air. What was he going to call?
Yeah.
The basket was good.
He shot it? I did not see that.
Checking back in for the Lakers. Number 40,
I didn't see the.
Yeah.
I didn't see the shot. I'm listening to Parker a little bit on it. They're going to give it.
Our friends at Misha might want to take a look at this game.
Yeah, free throw is good. But Ricky, you and I both didn't see the basket.
Maybe just because we both were in bewilderment.
Nice move by Rapp to the rack and good. 49-47.
All Lakers can do now. Just got to keep coming at it. Can't let the officials try
I'm going
to
to go back. I got to go home and watch this game now. Wofford backing in. Machino spins in the lane. Got it. Nice left hand by Wofford. 51-47. Got to hurry up to Machino on the right wing. Back to Aiden Pogue. Over to Rapp. To Alan Pogue on the wing. Oh, nice pass. Aiden underneath. Couldn't buy it. Parker right there with a rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound comes down to Sapau.
Aiden just got too far under. Had to get out a little bit to get a shot.
51-47, a 4-point lead. Now there you go. Thank you.
If that wasn't a travel, then I don't know what was.
So a travel called on Gapsh in transition. 51-47. Lakers could use a bucket here with 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Over to Aiden Pogue on the baseline to Allen. Allen, skip pass. Oh, nice. Inside to Parker. Parker lost the handle on it. Taken away by Wofford. And here come the Tigers. Back the other way. This is Gapsh with the basketball. Checked by Pogue. Crossover dribble. Inside in traffic. Shot got up. Parker with the board. And Rapp comes out of there now. Over to Pogue. Back to Rapp. Rapp to Machino. Shoot it.
You thought about it.
Yep. Rapp. 2:29 left to play here. Working on him. Out front. Tried to find him in the corner and off Aiden Pogue's fingertips. Branson checks back in for Parker. Good minutes by Parker, though. 51-47, 4-point ball game. This is Gapsh out front, working against Pogue. They give it up for Wofford. Wofford's shot up, no good. Check that was Sapal. Wofford with the rebound. Out to Cunningham. Cunningham back inside, ball loose, fought for on the ground, and here comes out of there with Pogue. Coast to coast, got hacked from behind. They're going to call it on the floor.
I was almost afraid they're going to call another travel there.
They don't need any help. 51-47. Lakers to inbounds. And they do to Pogue. Pogue shot up, no good. Just barely caught iron. And here comes Gapsh back the other way. Gapsh pretty quick. Okay. Foul's going to go against Aiden Pogue in transition. 51-47, 1:42 left to play. Timeout called by the Lakers. We'll take a timeout. This is Mix 92.7 Sports, MoSportsZone.com.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
Back to Camdenton Lakers Basketball on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back to Camdenton High School. It's 51-47 with 1:42 left to play. Salem by 4. After a full timeout utilized, Parker checks back out onto the floor with Rapp, both the Pogues and Machino. Salem will go with Cunningham, Thomas, Pat Gapsch. Now what?
A foul.
Hayden Pogue picks up the foul.
I think that's what I think they wanted to get Salem just to the free throw line.
Well, you got the wrong guy because Gapsch will knock these down.
I'm a little surprised this early on.
Yeah, you're following at 142. I mean, Gapsch is probably their best player, and you just put him at the free throw line with the clock stopped and 2 points, so you go from being down 4 to being down 6. He'll knock this down. COMC free throw forthcoming. Shot up. And I talked him out of it. Misses the second. 1 for 2. And a foul called on Alan Pogue.
Nice down. It's an interesting strategy. Not wanting to get a shot up at all.
Second foul.
Wofford goes to the line. I'd be much more apt to take my chances with Wofford than I would Gapsch. And Wofford hits the first one. 53-47, 6-point game. Now you got to see some three balls on the other end with 1:36 left. Second one, in and out, no good. Ball tipped around, controlled by Machino. Machino gives it over to Aiden Pogue. You got to start the offense. You're down to 125. You got to run something. Alan Pogue, three ball. Got it! It's a 3-point ball game. Alan Pogue tried to draw the foul. And now they're going to put Wofford back at the line, I believe, shooting free throws.
Coach Sanders likes his chances trying to get the three balls.
Well, Coach Sanders is talking about that last three ball by Alan Pogue. Not only did he knock down the shot, he got knocked out of bounds, and they didn't give him the foul. This is Gapsch, short, off the front of the rim. Maybe they've scouted something and said Gapsch isn't the most prolific free throw shooter. Don't know.
That or the student section will come up over there.
A lot of noise. Second one, got it.
Hey guys, gotta go.
Gotta hurry. 1:13 left to play. Down by 4. And Alan Pogue takes his strong to the rack. He'll shoot 2. Now you got to knock down your free throws.
Borbay's coming to check back in. And Parker.
35, Eli Wolford, his fourth personal foul. To the line.
Playing a little offense-defense here.
Yeah.
Alan Pogue shot up too strong off the back of the iron. No good. Get one of these, Alan. Let's make it a 3-point game. 1:08 left to play. Second one. Got it. 54-51. 1:08 left to play. Good full court pressure by the Lakers. Oh, that was a travel, no call. Gapsch is fouled. Foul's going to go on Borbay. That's why he's out there.
Yep. Gonna get Branson and Pogue back in.
So this will be Gapsch shooting 2 shots. First one from the COMC charity stripes. Good. Pogue and Branson back in for the offensive end. It's a 4-point ball game. Lakers really could use Gapsch to miss this one. But like I said, he's a pretty good free throw shooter. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Brady Rapp in a hurry. Back the other way. He's got Branson in front of him. Keeps it himself. Left it short. Steps back in from out of bounds. Saves it. Gets it over to Machino. And timeout called by Sanders. That was from the bench.
Yep.
Good call. 46 seconds left. 4-point ball game. We'll keep it here, Ricky, and talk our way through this one. Lakers will inbounds. Probably draw something up. I look for Allen to get it in the corner probably and shoot the three.
Yep.
And cut this thing to a 1-point ball game. Now you're going back and forth shooting free throws.
Be good to try to get a steal on the inbound, double team him or something maybe. Try to save it, but
I don't foul Gapsch.
No.
I go after Wofford. I go after one of their bigs and see if they can shoot free throws.
Yep. Been a back and forth game this whole time. Still a whole bunch of time left.
Well, a good crowd here tonight at Camdenton High School.
Yeah, we had to park in the next county over to get in.
Yeah. Well, I think part of that was dance, too. There is a dance event, but I thought it was like a state championship high school basketball game tonight. And I think there's just as many people here for the dance recital.
Yep.
46 seconds left to play here. It's 55-51. Salem leads this one by 4, but it's Camdenton Laker basketball. See if they can get a quick bucket here and make this a one-possession game. Machino will inbounds. With 46 seconds left. Into Aiden Pogue in the corner. Shoots the three. Got it! Over Sapal from the corner. Aiden Pogue just drains it. And it's 55-54. Timeout called immediately with 42 seconds. Talk about clutch, Ricky. That was huge.
That was huge.
We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be back with the final 41 ticks in a moment. This is Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Econolift has been better than the rest for over 40 years. For all your boat lift needs here in Lake of the Ozarks. Winter can be hard on your lifts, so now's the time to schedule your winterization. Ensure your boat lift is fully prepared for the winter season. Schedule your appointment today by calling 573-346-7161. Because Econolift is simply the best. Family owned and proudly made right here in the USA. Econolift. 573-346-7161. Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Now, back to the action on the court.
Welcome back to Camdenton Lakers trailing by 1 here. 55-54 against the Salem Tigers. 41 seconds left. It's Salem Tiger basketball. Expect some full court pressure from the probably a court man-to-man or a trap at half court. But there will be some pressure on this possession. Maybe a quick foul to get them.
Yep.
Alan Pogue fouls, and it'll be Lincoln Thomas, the sophomore. Check that senior going to the line. So Thomas goes to the line, shooting 2. His team ahead by 1, 55-54. Student section comes alive for the Camdenton Lakers, trying to disrupt this free throw. Shot up and got it. That'll quiet you down. 56-54. 39 seconds left to play in this one. At least it's a one-possession game. Make or miss. And he makes it. It's got to be a 3-ball to tie. Just get the ball down court and finish. Brady Rapp with the basketball at the top. Goes over to Pogue. Alan Pogue. Oh, nice step back. 3-ball on the way. Too strong. Rebound Machino. Back to Pogue. Over to Aiden Pogue for 3. Short off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, 19 seconds left, and it's a 3-point ball game. Boy, Coach Sanders is earning his money tonight.
Yep.
Playing offense, defense, getting the right kids in position on the court. And they inbounds, and Borbet picks up the foul. Borbet says, I just took an elbow to the cheek. Irrelevant. They had that called before they even threw the ball inbounds.
Yep.
To the line, Brady Gapsh.
Gapsh at the line will be shooting 2 shots. Salem by 3, 57-54. First one for Gapsh, good. 2-possession ball game, 58-54. Branson, Aiden Pogue back into the ball game. Gap's second shot is short off the front of the rim. Rapp rips it off the rim and comes back the other way. Pogue for 3. Too strong, no good. Rebound being fought for. Picked up. Aiden Pogue got hammered. The foul's going to go against Wofford. And Aiden Pogue will be shooting free throws. Okay, 6.6 seconds left. Not out of the question. Aiden will shoot 2 free throws here. Trailing by 4. Could make it a 2-point game, 3-point game, or it could stay at 4. But he's got to hit one of these to have a chance.
Yep.
Ragsdale checks back in for Salem. So Pogue goes to the COMC charity stripe. First one off the mark. No good. Now's when you start counting free throws. Opportunities. The Lakers have had a bunch of them. And I'm not convinced that charge or that blocking foul on Branson, the kid ever shot the ball and they gave him 2 points. I'm going to go back and watch that tonight. 58-55, 3-point ball game as Pogue makes the second. Borbet tried to foul. Kid was out of bounds. Borbet pushed him out of bounds. They didn't call the foul, so it should have been an out of bounds on Salem. But that's going to put Cunningham at the line, shooting 2 shots. 58-55, still 3.7 seconds left. Cunningham misses both of these. You got a shot at the buzzer to tie it.
There we go.
Here comes Branson and Aiden Pogue back into the ball game. Cunningham hasn't taken a lot of shots from the field tonight. Left it short. Ball tipped. Saved by Machine. Timeout called. Timeout called. Questionable. Machino was falling out of bounds. And the official says he had it in his hands, apparently.
Sound like he did earlier when they called it.
1.1 second left. You can catch and shoot this. It doesn't have to be a tip. You've got 1,001 and a split second.
Yeah.
So you can catch and shoot. You don't have to tip it. If it's under a second, you've got to tip it.
Yeah.
This officiating crews had a workout tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of it of their own doing. Well, you know Coach Sanders is going to draw up something. He's been in these situations before. Down by 3, 1.1 seconds left. I mean, you got to look for Rapp, Pogue, or Pogue. Pick one of the 3. But you got time to catch and shoot. Petrov Diaz also on the floor. Maybe he's your 3-point shooter. But you've got Rapp, Aiden, and Alan Pogue. Petrov Diaz and Machino, the quarterback, to throw the bomb 90 feet. They put their big Isaac Hedrick, it's listed at 6'5", on Machino. to make it a little more difficult to throw it over the top. Allen. Half-court shot, in and out, no good, off the glass, rimming off.
Wow.
Great opportunity to tie this thing up. It was a 45-foot shot from half court. Alan Pogue gave it a chuck, man. It was right there off the glass, almost went. And that's the way this one ends tonight. 58-55. Lakers fall to the Salem Tigers. Back with our post-game show in a moment, right here on Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com.
Spread some holiday cheer this season at Baxter's Lakeside Grill. Baxter's is now booking private holiday parties, from small corporate gatherings to celebrations of up to 50 guests. Whether you're planning a relaxed lunch or an elegant evening event, Baxter's delivers incredible food, warm hospitality, and that unforgettable Lake of the Ozarks view. Reserve your holiday party today by calling 573-365-2669. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill, Bagnell Dam Boulevard, Lake Ozark.
There's lights to put way up there, trees that need taken down here, and that gravel driveway needs a facelift. United Rentals has the tools that you need to get that list done. Need them to come to you? Their outside sales team is ready to come out to the job and make sure that you get the right machine for the task at hand. United Rentals not only rents but sells and services equipment as well. United Rentals for the job. Take 42 to Blue Ridge or UnitedRentals.com.
Listen up, ye holiday scallywags. Captain Ron's Bar and Grill may be closed for the season, but the good Captain's doors still swing open for your private holiday parties. Gather your crew, hoist some cheer, and feast like pirates at Captain Ron's. But ye best book fast, matey. These spots vanish quicker than buried treasure. Call 573-216-6363 for reservations. It's Captain Ron's, located on the shores of Sunrise Beach. Or dock your vessel and drop anchor at the 34.5-mile marker.
This is Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
Welcome back. What a night at Camdenton High School. Salem escapes with a 3-point win. Alan Pogue had a shot at the buzzer from half court that went off the backboard, off the rim, and no good. But what a way to end it, man. This thing was going back and forth all night long. When it was 2 points, it was 5 points. Lakers got up by as many as 7 at one time, but the adjustments that Salem made at halftime to come out of that locker room and just be aggressive and go after it. Yeah. And they were using gaps to just fly up and down the court to see if he could beat the Lakers back on D. And it worked once or twice, but in a game like tonight, that's all it took.
Yeah, it was. They came out to speed it there at halftime, and then kind of took control a little bit. Camdenton tried to fight back, change things up a little bit, and tried to play the free throw game there at the end with fouls, and just didn't quite have enough to come back, man. That was so close at the end.
And honestly, Camdenton got beat on free throws. They made less free throws than Salem did.
Yeah.
And when you look at it in the stat book, they will have made 4 or 5 more free throws than Camdenton. And Camdenton had opportunities to knock them down. They were just not hitting from the line.
Yep.
So, frustrating loss. I still want to go back, Ricky, that one play where Branson was called for the block.
Yeah.
They said the bucket was good. There's no continuation in high school basketball.
Yeah, it was like way before the shot, and I looked away because I was stomping the clock on the
play was
computers.
over.
I thought the play was over.
No, you're exactly right. The play was over, and then they said count the bucket. I'm like, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah, I thought Parker was messing with us there for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
But there was also a couple questionable traveling calls in there too. Never want to say the officials cost you the game, but
no, I mean it's in just at critical times.
Yep.
You could have let them play through it.
Yep, that's kind of nice about the Tipton girls tournament. They were playing and playing. Those refs were just letting them go. It was nice to see and things. So
yeah,
it's sometimes good to just let them play a little bit. Have a little leash a little bit, but
couple of things we need to get out of the way. The Mills & Sons Insurance Trusted Choice Player of the Game, I think it has to be Alan Pogue tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody had a similar amount of effort. Everybody, there's bodies flying all night long, and some big plays made. Pogue knocked down some big-time shots.
Yeah, he did. And Yeah, hustle up and down the court. And
the travel call on Pogue going down the lane with the jump stop.
Yeah, like some of the other calls, the refs seemed like they were calling something before it happened, and
they were anticipating calls. Let's just face it.
Yeah.
The jump stop by Pogue, though, if you haven't seen a jump stop before,
you shouldn't be a ref.
You shouldn't be a ref. But that's part of the game now.
Yep.
Or the quote Euro step,
yep,
as it's been. But good night of basketball. It's a shame the Lakers had to lose this one at the end, and a lot of things factor in. Let's just put it that way. Free throw shooting could have been better. Could have been a couple of calls gone either way that didn't go their way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much in a nutshell what happened here tonight. But good night of basketball. I enjoyed calling the game. It was back and forth. I'd rather have one of these than a blowout.
Yep. No,
when you're 40 points ahead, you start dozing off over here. But this one kept you on your edge of your seat.
Yep. And all the kids here tried to help them at the end, right before going to winter break. Mm-hmm. But Camdenton will be back on it right after Christmas in the blue and gold tournament down in Springfield. So, they got a great team. So they got a lot of.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
You could tell tonight they had the pieces there, and play here, play there, and it makes a difference in the game. It's a W and an L on one or two plays. It was a 4-point ball game.
Yep.
Three.
Yeah,
3. No, it's 3-point ball game. Yeah, one possession.
Yep.
So.
Well, we're hoping to get Coach up here, but I do not see him.
I don't see him either. He's got to get with his team. There's other media people here trying to get an interview with him as well, but we'll catch up to him next year.
Yes, it will be next year before we do another game.
Yep.
I don't have the schedule right.
And we'll see you then. Have a good holiday season with your family. For Ricky Smith, Sandra back at the studios, I'm Denny Bunny. This has been a presentation of Mix 92.7 Sports and MoSportsZone.com. Good